Where am I at? Oh, there I am. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Uh, art. It's art stream time. Um, yeah, sorry for, I wanted to apologize for missing, Invisible Xananer sounds good so far. Thank you. I'm glad I'm sounding good. Let me get chat pulled up on my phone. So I can actually read you all and have you in front of me. Yeah, but I wanted to apologize for missing. You can probably kind of tell in my voice. It doesn't, unless like the voice mod's being weird, but you can probably tell that my voice isn't entirely like there. Make a quick clip too. Oh no, you don't have to. If it sounds good, then as long as it wasn't like echoey like it was last time, where it sounds like you can just hear like me echoing off the walls. That was my main issue. Was I just didn't like how my mic didn't sound clear. But if my mic sounds clear, then that's all I want. Let me get some music pulled up. Um Go into the I need to find a new stream beats playlist. How's that sound? How's the music sound? Does that sound too loud? Sound good? Sounds fine? Okay. I'm gonna be working on those emotes again. So, but yeah, we went to Disney World and I got sick. So that's the story. But I'll be probably chatting about Disney World or whatever, so if you have any questions about how it went or anything, we can talk about that. That seems intentional for the song. What? Oh, wavy effect. Okay, as long as that's not too loud for you, and then you can't like. It sounds good compared to me talking, and it's not like battling for your attention. The mouse inflected you with the plague. I know I fist fought him and he got me sick. He went plague attack and I went, ah! But yeah, we went to Disney World and I got sick with something. I have no idea what. I went to urgent care just because I was like, I don't know when this is going away and I want to make sure it's not like COVID or something, because I know that there's like a new variant going around. And I was like, I don't want to be sick with COVID and then like have all these plans coming up like D&D Friday, and I know Saturday there's like an event or something. But I didn't want to be sick and doing all that. So yeah. Let me get the art pulled up. Get Clip Studio. There we go. That's looking pretty good, I think. Mayhaps. Maybe I'll make this look a little bit bigger. What are you thinking? Do you think this, or did you like how it was set up last time, or would you want it to be more full screen? For, Clip Studio Paint. Let me get my glove on. You like full screen? I can make it full screen. Here. No, I mean, like, would you prefer it like... Oh, let me make sure I'm on. Would you like it more like this? Hold on. It's not clipping properly into the... Something like that? Or would you prefer... You like the rest in the window? Okay. Because I've been kind of fighting back and forth on making the display capture a little bit larger. Are you spamming the emo? Alright. I wanted to get these done, though, so that way we have more emotes to play around with. I'm glad that that emote's coming to good use. Good call, Gwen. No, bad call. Alright, I might make this a vector line art. Yeah, I might go back and fix that one up to make it vector line art unless it looks good on your angle. Quit spamming. I'm glad it's coming to good use. Stupid emo. This is line art, so I'm gonna color this. I guess I'm gonna get my wish and actually see it be top emote. Everyone's gonna just come in and see all spamming that emote. You better rev up those fryers. Oh my goodness! Squidward! Okay, let me open my, No, I'm not even mad anymore. Just do your thing. It's a vibe. This is shaded. I don't even think you can tell the shading when it's that small. Here, I'll keep this open right here so you can all bask in the glory of it. I also need something to color pick from, so... Yeah, I went to Disney World. It was pretty cool. I like the Star Wars stuff a lot. I didn't really get to do the, Yeah, me too. Yeah, it was really cool. Honestly, the best ride there, in my opinion, is the, Rise of the Resistance ride. If you plan on going to Disney World, like, anytime soon, I would recommend not looking it up, because not knowing, like, what the ride was a nice surprise. But if you're, like, what do you mean? I'm not going to be going to Disney World soon. Like, shut up. Then, for sure, look up, like, the ride, because it's really cool. They have some, like, really cool, like, POV perspective stuff on YouTube. It doesn't showcase everything, and obviously experiencing it in person is so much different, but all of Star Wars was sweet, but Rise of the Resistance is, like, the best thing there. You can't go wrong with it. It's definitely worth the we waited like an hour and a half for it. It's definitely worth the wait in the line. It's for sure one of the better rides there. Oga's Cantina, yeah, that's really cool too. It's like a 45-minute experience, but you're literally in a bar and they have like different like drinks. They had a drink called the Fuzzy Tauntaun, and it had like this bubbling foam on it that like numbed your mouth, which was really interesting. And then they had another drink. They put like dry ice at the bottom of it so it would like furiously bubble. And then we also got some sort of petri dish drink, which is like a jello shot. And it's jello with like boba in it and pop rocks on top. And that was really cool. And they played like remixes of just different Star Trek or Star Wars sounding songs and stuff. Like, it was really cool. And they had like a robot DJ. I got like pictures and videos and stuff. It was really cool. Star Trek, I know. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I ruined it. I'm sorry. I told my mom that we did all the Star Wars stuff, and she's like, I didn't know you were Trekkies. And I'm like, Mom, no. Like, I do want to give Star Trek a chance, for sure, but, I don't know, Star Wars is just more my thing. Not by much, though, I would say. Like, I do like Star Wars a lot, but I'm not like one of those people who's like, I know every single thing about every single bit of lore and all that. Like, I'm like, I can pick up on the lore, but I've also am not like that person that knows everything about it. I'm sure Emily would want to go back to Disney. Not my thing, though. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, they have multiple things that you can do there that's not just, like, rides and stuff. Like, honestly, people make it out to be like, oh, Disney's a kid thing, which, yeah, sure it is. But there is a lot of stuff for adults to do there, too. Like, when we went, they had a whole food and wine festival going on at Epcot, and it was literally like, we just go and we just went and drank like all day. What was that, Saturday we went? We would do a lot of things differently, though. Now that we went and we've experienced it and we're like, oh yeah, we should have done this instead. Like, we would do a lot of things differently. Emily said you'd probably enjoy Epcot. I think you would enjoy Epcot, honestly. Epcot is like a whole cultural thing. It's like a whole, it's a big circle. And there's other things to do there too, but it's like a giant circle. And, you, go to different, like, countries and stuff. And when we went, during the Food and Wine Festival, they had, like, food and stuff imported, or not, yeah, like, things imported from, like, those countries. So we got to try, like, Australian wine and, other things, too. Epcot was cool. I think you would like Epcot. I would like to go back to Universal, though, but Universal was on fire the weekend that we went to Disney. Not me, I didn't set it on fire, but one of the roller coasters was on fire. I'm kind of bummed we didn't get to try the rock and roller coaster, because that's the thing, it plays like Aerosmith songs while you're like riding it, but they're changing it to be more Muppet theme, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I like the Muppets, but I wanted to experience it before they changed it. Which I'm like, what does Aerosmith have to do with Disney? Well, also to be fair, what scary door? What is the scary door? What is that? You're now entering the scary door. Hollywood Studios, 1999. Hi, Luffy. Come here. We have a gremlin in the house. Want to say hi to everybody, Luffy? Yeah, Tower of Terror, but what is it based off of? Hi, Luffy. You say hi? You say hi? Oh, she's purring. She never purrs when I hold her like this. Yeah, she must open the door. I didn't shut it all the way. She's in my lap now. Hi, Luffy. You want to say hi? Oh, that's her rubbing against the mic. He's gonna hang out? What you doing? What you doing, huh? No. Sorry, my cat came in here. You wanna go hang? You're just gonna hang out on my lap while I draw? If I had the setup for it, I would have a cat cam. Yeah, she's gonna fall. Luffy, that's my knee. What are you doing, huh? You wanna say hi, Luffy? Aw, what a baby. She's like, I don't like that thing that you're drawing with. I'm gonna beat it up. Don't fall. You're big baby. That's what you're doing. You don't understand gravity. You don't understand that rolling around on my lap is gonna equal you falling off said lap. Okay, Luffy. Luffy's the real artist here, actually. I had her on my lap last stream, you just couldn't tell. Yeah, Luffy? Don't beat up the mic. Cheater, having Luffy do. I know. It's crazy that she can draw like this, though. It's very replicative of my my own art style. She's also beating up my mic. Okay, Luffy. She must be a little bit microphone shy, because she's usually very vocal when I have her, like, when I'm petting her. But she's not saying a word. I can see her eyeballing my stylus. I know she's gonna beat up my pen. I keep wanting to say Stranger Things for the scary door, and I know that's not Stranger Things. Right? Oh, see you, Luffy. Where you going, Luffy? Oh. She's exploring my room, I guess. I guess I'll see if anything's missing and her thieving it out. Oh, no, she's leaving. Ugh. Free trinkets for loofers, I know. Sorry. I'm just looking at chat, making sure I didn't miss anything from YouTube side. Which I do stream on YouTube now, if you didn't know. You want to test YouTube? Go ahead. You can test YouTube. It should be up. I just need like an app on my phone so I can see it from my phone and not have to like look back and forth. Like some sort of app that has it all here. Oh, hello, Rusty. Does it work? I don't see it on my, maybe it's on the wrong setting. Oh, yeah, it is. That's weird. I don't see it on... Okay, there we go. No, I got it now. Look at that art. Oh, thank you. Maybe. I need to shrink my eraser. It's too big. Something like that. I don't know. I'm probably not even really gonna see a ton of tiny details. Let me get my reference pulled up so I can color pick from something. Is it not in this one? That's okay. I'm thinking about redoing all these little art pieces I commissioned Remix for. On my panel badges. That. Rain Valentine, hello, welcome. No longer rusty. Well, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day or night. Sorry, I'm getting over having a little bit of a sickness, so. I don't know why. Oh, it's because I'm not following my sketch lines. It's throwing me off. Fix my mic a little bit. No sick. I'll try not to be sick. It's mostly my throat. I don't know what I got. Probably something from like the plane, I'm assuming. Every time I like go on a plane, I feel like I get sick. Just probably gonna. I'm trying like to refrain from coloring in my line art too much because I'm trying to do the vector line art, which is why erase is kind of funny. And when I do an outline for that, it's gonna look kind of weird. I haven't done this in a while, so it's gonna take a little bit of relearning on how to do all this. But oh, it's because I need to like adjust where my iPad is. But it's because I'm looking down and my iPad isn't like looking down at my face. So that's why I keep falling asleep. Yeah. I have to like kind of like keep my head up, but I like to smother my face in my drawing tablet when I'm working. I'd like squish my face right up to it. Also, is that Rain? Is that Baja Blast as your profile picture? I can't tell from where I'm sitting, but it looks like Baja Blast. Perhaps. Okay, I think let's turn off the sketch layer. That's looking pretty good. Having Xander's hair the way it is actually allows me to not have to draw the other eye. Oh man, this has been a second since I've done this. How do I do this? There's a way that you can add an outline to your vector layer. I'm trying to remember where I go to for that. I feel like it's this right here. Is it the fill? No, it's gotta be this one that I had it on previously. Is it frame border folder? I don't think that's right. Raster, vector, tonal correction. It's not those, not the text balloon. It's been a long time since I've worked on this. I might have to look up a video if I want to do it that way. Oh, I can select different things, I see. It's not an animation. It's been a while, but I honestly don't remember how to do it. Those are emotes so far. So now we're gonna make a raster layer for the color. It just makes sense to raster. Yeah, I'll just rasterize the color. Honestly, you can't really tell that this is a vector versus a raster because, like, unfortunately, Clip Studio Paint isn't technically a raster or vector program. Like, it offers vectoring, but the way it vectorizes is different than how you would say, like, an SVG. I know a lot of you out there are probably like, I like your funny words. Have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh no. How did I do that? Alright, let me zoom all the way out. Oh no. Alright, let me switch over here. Sorry, I'm catching up with chat. Quality image of true. Did you sub? Thanks for the sub. I will eat food tonight. Is it a foot-long sub? Haha. I have no idea what you said, but 100% agree, Captain. Alright, so, rasterizing. I'll get into a little bit of an art lesson for you. Rasterizing is, what you typically do with art. It's a typical art thing. So, a lot of programs rasterize, so like Adobe Photoshop, Paint, Clip Studio, regular Paint, like MS Paint. Clip Studio Paint is raster. As you can tell when I zoom in, you see all these pixels. And that's how you can tell it's a raster. A vector, let me pull up vector image for you. A vector, you wouldn't see all those pixels. You would see very smooth line. So let me raster versus vector. So here's a pretty good example. This logo right here. Hopefully my model doesn't block it. Alright, is that showing up? Okay, cool. So this is vector. You can see how smooth it looks. And raster is how pixelated it is. You can see drawing with vectors is smooth, but rasters is pixelization. So when you're saving as an SVG, it saves smooth like this. Like this image right here. You won't see all those pixels. That rasters also have, so like you see this is all the raster points, and vector has vector lines like this. So those are like the differences. Clip Studio Paint is weird, where it's not vector entirely. Because if it was vector, I'd be able to save it as an SVG, and it wouldn't look like, you see how I zoom in and you see all the pixels? It wouldn't look like this. However, when you're, so how do I explain this? So like Clip Studio Paint has it weird where it does like these vector things where I can treat these like lines still, like you can see how I can treat like these like lines, but it's still raster. It's still really weird how that works. You can see like how these lines are. So like I can still like adjust these lines and move them around like as if they were raster, but they're not or as if they were vector, but they're not technically vector lines. It's still raster. So it's really weird. It's like this weird mix where you can get away with saying it's vector when it's technically not vector. I hope that makes sense. Hello, Lex. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm assuming that's Russian. But thank you for stopping in. Yeah, now you understand more. A little bit of an art lesson. Yeah, I know you're aware of the difference. So I don't think I want like to vector these lines. Oh, I wanted to do it this way. So usually like when you're doing logo work, that's when you would want it, because the other thing between raster and vector is if I were to take this image right now, because it is technically rasterized, if I were to take this image right now and blow it up really big or shrink it really small, it'll look nothing. It'll just look like a bunch of pixels. You would not be able to tell what's going on, which is ideal for what we're doing here with making these emoticons, because we're going to make them really small and we don't want to lose a lot of those details. But um, with vector, or it's not ideal for like making these emoticons because we're making them super small and you're doing a lot of details. You can still use raster to make emoticons. Sorry, the wording is confusing myself now. Um, but this isn't ideal for what I'm doing here to make these emoticons. Because there's a lot of small there's a lot of small details that are going to be missed out and they're going to look really, really pixelated. However, if I were making these with actual SVGs and vector and all that, shrinking them really small would you would still make out those details. Like you could still, it would look as crisp as it was if I were to make it really small or really big. You wouldn't lose anything. It wouldn't change. Either way. So that's ultimately like the difference between doing raster and vector. So like if you're doing logo work, you want to make it more vectorized. If you're doing like just regular art, it's fine to have it raster because you're not like doing anything. Animations usually raster. And sometimes you can tell when it's vector. Like some animations are vector. But it's usually they're mostly raster, I believe. But you can usually tell if it's a vector animation because some of the close-ups will look very smooth. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with us. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'll share some of mine. I spoke Ukrainian. I'm from Ukraine. Oh, that's awesome. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure the differences. I'm more into like I know more about Germanic languages than I do other forms of languages. So I apologize, but that's awesome. I don't know. Maybe you could teach me a little bit of Ukrainian sometime. Thanks for stopping in, though. I hope you're having a fantastic day or night, or however it's going. Yeah, I have a little bit about myself. I have a BFA in digital art specifically. I went to school for 6-7 years to learn about art. Not really good with like painting and fine art and all that, but I have a lot of art knowledge. So if you ever have any questions about like anything at all, I'm like at least expertise enough in knowing about it. That's totally fine. I can't tell the differences between Germanic languages. Yeah, it happens a bit though, where I get a little bit confused with them. I'm not like an expert with German, but I've studied German a little bit in high school and college. I wish we offered more expansive languages because I would have loved to take something outside of Spanish and German, to be honest. Also, I apologize if I am sounding a little run down. I am getting over being a little sick. So if I kind of like cut myself off or something, it's just my throat still recovering. I'm coloring the wrong part, the wrong color. That's okay. It's just like painting, I can cover it up. No sick. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm still getting over it. I need a reference that has all my eye color. Cold autumn weather, getting everyone sick, it seems. Yeah, it's definitely the weather change, and I did go on a trip recently, so I think it was just a mix of being around a ton of people at once and the weather getting cold. I appreciate it though. I'll try to recover as quickly as possible. I am feeling a lot better than what I did a few days ago. I need a reference that has eye color in it. This is pretty close. Currently, I am working on updating some emotes from my Twitch channel. Because I've had a lot of emotes on there that just kind of were the same as all my other emotes, so I wanted to make a larger variety between them. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Gwen says you can be a furry and Lancer. Okay, but how? I don't think mechs and furry. I mean, okay, you know what? I was just gonna say I don't think mechs and furries mix, but that's kind of wrong. I know a ton of people who are in the mechs. Mechs are cool. I retract my how. Is that what we're moving on to next? Is Lancer after Pathfinder for D&D? Biomodding is a thing in Lancer because humans can bioengineer and cyber enhance themselves to be whatever. That's interesting. Just double checking. Says you're a human, but your appearance is malleable. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I might do a shading on this. Shading will at least make some of the lines pop out more. Excuse me. That looks alright, I think. Probably not going to be able to tell all the mini details like this, but you'll at least be able to tell the expression. The one nice thing about raster, though, is usually if you shrink it by a little bit, it's not gonna be super unnoticeable of what it is. It's mostly if you're making it larger, you'll notice the pixels. But if I shrunk it really small, like obviously here it looks like a pixel, but it's gonna be probably about this big in the chat. So you'll be able to at least see some of the details going on. New. Yeah, I can make it shrink really small. Like, it's not gonna be like that. Like, I can't even tell what that is from back here. Uh, I need kind of map out this because it's gonna go like that. Yeah, just like that. I've been kind of wanting to play web fishing again, and I think it's just because I really want just cozy vibes. But I was asked a while ago if I could play the quarry. So I'm thinking sometime soon I'm gonna hop on and play that. Because I want it to be like, it feels like, I think it would fit October. Now draw while it's tiny. Wait a second. Let me go over to Twitch chat really quick and see what's going on. Now draw while it's tiny. Become the furry mech pilot of your dreams. My mech pilot is gonna be a Lopunny. That's a good game. What is happening over here? Don't worry yourself. I am a little worried. I'm kind of concerned. I need like an app that condenses YouTube chat and Twitch chat on my phone so I can respond to everybody. No, it's fine. I don't think it's fine. Speaking of Pokemon, though, I really do want to play the new Pokemon game, but I know it's not going to be good. I saw what the map looks like, and it's literally just, and it's literally just like, all on one model. So it's gonna be like load bearing pretty badly. I bet. Look, I bet it's okay. It's probably okay. It's probably gonna be okay. Need a third monitor. I honestly wouldn't mind a third monitor at this point. Wholesome stuff in response to what's going on over here. See, when you respond like that, I don't trust you. You know what? I should alpha lock this layer. Make it a little bit easier. Where is the... I don't want to lock the layer. There we go. Alpha locking just makes it so I can't color outside of the space. It makes it a little bit easier. And then you spam the new emote. Is that the wholesome stuff that's going on? Is that? Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yes, I am kissing along. I don't think that's you in that image. Let her dream. I mean, you can dream for sure. Make that your character here, I guess. You're the ones who wanted the emote, not me. That looks alright, I think. I think it's throwing me off as I put the horn right here. I don't have an OC that isn't a TTRPG character. I mean, we just have to play the One Piece one then, and then you'll have a One Piece OC. How's that sound? Also, I get a lot of comments about the soundtrack I use for my art streams. I just use Spotify, and I am using if you look up, I think it's just stream music. It's usually just stuff by lo-fi beats, and it's free for streaming, so it won't mute my stuff. I don't even know where I'd start with a One Piece OC. Okay, I can help you with this. How you make a One Piece OC is you think about, see, with me, I think about what I think would be, like, a cool thing to be. Like, what would I want to be in One Piece? And then I think about what type of powers I'd want. And particularly with One Piece, a big thing is knowing how to swim or not. So do you want a devil fruit that will take away your ability to swim, or would you want to know how to swim? So you gotta think about, like, how the lore stuff is, and then you kind of build yourself into the lore. That's how I do it, at least. And then if something doesn't make sense, I just kind of retcon something. And I'm like, it makes sense because this. Like, this is something canon that makes sense, so this makes sense too. And that's how you make an OC, friends. I don't know which ones are taken or how they fully work yet. Oh yeah, so with the devil fruit, so it's weird because you have devil fruits that do multiples of the same thing. So if you have a power that you're like, that's really cool, you can literally just come up with a different name and it'll do the same thing as that. Like there are at least 2 or 3 devil fruits in canon that do the same thing. Um that I'm just like, isn't that just this? So do not fret. You can take something that is canon. The glorp, yeah, or you can do the glorp glorp fruit, which is actually a real fruit, from what I've learned today. It is though. I am sorry to disappoint you. I was even like, what is a glorp glorp? That doesn't make sense. I hate One Piece. I'm like, why is this a real thing? I don't understand it. It's like, is it like an onomatopoeia? So if I just ate the moo moo fruit, is that an onomatopoeia of things that moo? Watches more. How come when you typed glorp glorp, a cat showed up? I am personally going to fly to Japan and fight Oda to the death. Don't do that. We need to know how it ends first. Do it after. Do it after we find out how it ends. Then you can fight him to your heart's desire. Raichu is one of my favorite Pokemon, so that's why I added these black stripes on, or these brown stripes on the back, is because they kind of look like Raichus. That's some lore about Xanners, I guess. Alright, so now that we have it all colored, there it is, colored. Oh, wait, I do gotta do the tier. So this is how I'm gonna do the tier. You're about to learn about opacity. Okay, I guess that makes sense. The onomatopoeia for soft, pliable substances like clay being squished, so glorp was the closest. I guess that makes sense. Alright. Who wants to learn about opacity? Or should I not leave this opaque? See how it looks. IDK. I don't know if I want to learn about art stuff. Seems too complicated. Alright, so opacity is literally what I'm doing right here. think that looks pretty good. Yeah, it makes it see-through. Yeah. So what it is like with when I draw my tears, I make it a little bit more see-through because if I kept it like this, you wouldn't be able to see what's underneath it. And I like being able to see a little bit of like what's underneath it. So imagining this as big as it would be, you can still tell that those are tears. But it's not as intense. And if I really wanted to go wild, I'd make the lines underneath it opaque too. Like the line art. But you wouldn't really be able to tell that from how small this is going to be. Now I need to connect these. I'm making these lines black instead of dark blue like I usually do in the references so that you can see it better when it shrunk down. But I do want to make them a little bit smaller. So it's not competing with the rest of the line art. I've been kind of thinking about doing a watch along on YouTube. So I kind of want to like watch something and then just kind of like watch something with people. But I'm not sure like what to watch along with. I gotta remember how to do this. I used to have it auto set up to do it. I think I might have messed it up. Alright, let's see. Okay, I want it to be on the vector layer. And what's it? Image material? Trying to there's a way that you can make the image have a nice outline to the layer or to the lines. I'm trying to remember how to do that. I just click on this. Because you can adjust the line thickness here. And this would adjust the entirety of the line thickness. Excuse me. But I don't want to adjust my line thickness. I want to make a outline. And I used to remember how to do this, and I don't remember how to do it. Let me open up an emote that I have it selected on already. Here we go. Let's see. I have vector layer and then image material selected. How did I do this? I made it a folder, it looks like. Did I copy it? These are my colors. I think what I did was I copied it. Alright, I think I know what I did. I think I copied this. I don't want to merge. What do I copy? It's gotta be something I can copy without using the keyboard, is there? Don't want to make a layer mask. Okay, I'm just gonna copy it with the keyboard. I probably can click some buttons. Duplicate layer. Now let's drag this all the way to the bottom here. And let's make the brush side. Yeah, that's probably, like, there's a way you can auto do it, but I think this is just the easiest way to cheat around it right now. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna erase all that. So that way, when we're zoomed all the way out like so, you'll be able to actually see some of the outlines. Something about no line art. Oh yeah, so like no line art. There. So now that we have this, I'm going to make this a layer or a folder. And this is going to be my coloring folder. So I'm going to drop this in here. And I'm just going to make this color more yellow. This is its own thing. It's technically a coloring layer, so I'm going to make that also yellow. But I'm not going to put it in... No, I'm not going to... Well, maybe I will put it in here. And drag it to the top. Alright, so now I'm going to add in highlights. So I'm going to make this. And so this is highlights. I'm just going to make this blue. So I don't get too confused with like what's what. And I'm just going to drag this all the way to the top because I'm probably going to add in highlights and tiers. And all highlights are doing is... I think I'm actually going to make this a raster layer or a vector layer so I can adjust this later on in case I make them too thick by accident. Make that blue. And all highlights are doing is just that. We're just highlighting what we want to highlight in the art. We're trying to make it, why is that white? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. There. We're trying to make it stand out a little bit more as well. I don't really think I need to shade it, because I don't think you can even really tell that it's shaded on some of the emotes I have made already. After I do this, this emote should be pretty much done. Okay, now let me play around with this. Oh, it's on the wrong layer for some reason. There. There we go. I think that's a pretty good done emote. So now we have our crying emote. For when those sad moments happen in game. You want suggestions for? Yeah, if you have any suggestions, I'm willing to take them. I do have the angry emote, but if you have a suggestion of an emote that you would like to see, let me know. Let me get that opaque. Get in the mech Xanners. Get in the mech Xanners. It's mech Xanners time. And white dots. Yeah. Okay. Do the roar. Right, so we have this one. Let me save. GIF of Xanners is the dog from Flapjack doing a flip. I would have to animate that. I do not have the energy to animate tonight. But I do need to make some more animated ones. Here's our angry Xanners. I might... do I want to redraw this one? I also have our annoyed Xanners. Or Xanners as Knuckles' reaction to it. Okay, let me look up the reaction. Back this out of here. Don't go away. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's not. I should probably type in Captain Knuckles. It's showing me Knuckles from Sonic. So, that. let me just sketch the. All right, let me just try something. All right, let's zoom this out. Make this a bit smaller. All right. Oh no, I'm just gonna talk to him. let me just try it. Let me just try something. There's nothing to be oh no about. There's nothing to be afraid of, chat. We're just playing around here. My only, I like the irritated one too, or the annoyed one, but I want to change it so it's not crying. What do we think? Do we want Xander's whole head to be like Knuckles, or do we want regular Xander's style head with just the expression? How grotesque do we want this? Just like Knuckles? Okay. Go all the way? Okay. Sketch is already starting strong. I know. It doesn't look right just yet. I promise I'll fix it. I'm just structuring it right now. Just like him. Hello, everybody who's just now joining. And everybody who's lurking and hasn't said anything or has looked away and is now looking back. I'm definitely not going to use this emote, but it's just fun to draw. I don't see any use for this emote. I love this. I have regrets. Don't bad Xanners me. Are you not entertained? This is why you have an artist friend. Chat, I don't think you're actually going to be using this emote. I think you just wanted me to draw it just because you doubted that I could draw it. But you've learned today that I can draw anything. Never doubt me again. Because I knew this would be wonderful. Would I guess I just add it like right here. I know, like, I guess like that's on her cheek, so. There you go, chat. Gotta add like little pieces of fur everywhere. Art. Alright. Any other emotes you'd like to see? one looks more like disgusted than impressed. I think it's the lips that make it look. Look, yeah, I think it's the lips. They look kind of like teeth, uncolored. There. Art, chat. This is what you wanted, right? Yeah, if I were to do this one, I don't want the tears. And the angry, I kind of want to redo. Oh, well. If you have any other suggestions, though, for sure let me know. Do we want, like, something, like, kind of backing away? Like, in the corner right here? Like, nose right here, and... Alright, I need my reference, though. I have my art stuff folder on here. Yeah, I need to see how I did the hair on this one. Deadpan stares, Anners. I like your thinking. What if we did something kind of like... something like that. Like, the audacity gasp. How do we like this one instead of angry? A little bit goofier, but you like this one? I could probably make it shaky and actually make it like a GIF. Like add like some sort of layer overlay onto it that makes it like shake up and down. It's like it's vibrating with rage. It has like a Steven Universe feeling to it. Alright, how about I make the eyes kind of like slitted? Or something like that. Like, I don't know, probably won't be able to see it on that side with the color, so maybe like up here. Explain why Gearfly Luffy becomes Bugs Bunny. His abilities are like a rubber hose cartoon character. That's the best I can explain it. There, I think I like that more than this one. What do we like the angry one, or do we like the more cartoony angry? Yeah, he gets like toon powers, yeah. You like the cartoon angry? Okay. Okay, we'll go with the more cartoony one. Works better as a small image also. Yeah, because it's in the corner now. Also, I saw a photo that I thought was fake until Chalu told me it wasn't. Which photo? Oh yeah, Luffy's eyes popping out of his head. Yeah, that's real. I think I want to make this a little bit. No, too thin. Wait, no, that's the ear. Very Steven Universe-esque. I really like it. It's just that I just kind of thought up of like I want something kind of toony. I think that would be wonderful. What would the toony one? Yeah. It gets kind of cut off a bit, but I feel like you know my Sona enough to where you can kind of tell. Because the other ones are all full bodies of my Sona, so I feel like you can tell um, who it's supposed to be, you know? Especially if you're like tagging into my teaming in. My goodness. Tuning into my streams. You'll know who this is. I was gonna erase this line. Maybe I could swing out more like that. And then I'll add the ear. Okay. Should I make the... It might be too hard to see if I made these red. Should I make these black instead? These little vessel pops. I can make the one up here red. Yeah, black should be fine for these ones down here, but red should be fine. Like, okay. Excuse me, for that one up there. Alright. Let's make this new layer. Gonna go sleepy soon. That's okay. want to try to finish this up. Hey, Luffy. Luffy, come here. Luffy. Oh, she's rubbing her face on all my stuff. Luffy. Hey, come here. Come here. Oh, no, she's leaving. I felt her walk past me, but she's like, nah, I'm just gonna roll my head in your stuff and then leave. I think that's what I'm gonna do instead. But, can I go? Okay, put that in. Hit the wrong button. Okay. Oh, that's wrong. There, I think I'm gonna try to finish this one, and I might make this one a GIF. So I'm gonna look into how to do that too, like do the vibration GIF stuff. So I'm sure there's a way you can do that. I have more animated slots than I do still slots, so. So I think like just a light vibration on this would be really funny. I think I forgot something on this one. Where is it? Is it? No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. See, even though this is an older reference, it's still useful because I didn't change any of the colors. me turn on the alpha lock on this so I don't accidentally color over. I've been making the nose more green lately because I don't think a lot of people realize her nose is supposed to be green. So I've had a lot of issues come up with people making her nose the same color as her horns. Like in my model currently, her nose is the same color as her horns because I didn't catch it. But it's something that is supposed to be a different color. Also, her model, I've asked my model maker if he could fix it, but it has the stripes on both cheeks. It's only supposed to be on the one. But he said something messed up with like the layering or something, and he wasn't really sure how to fix it because he tried to fix it before. So you know, I have just two cheeks that are striped like this. It's no big deal. Like, I'm not like upset about it. Imperfection riot. Hey, Luffy. Where'd you go? She came in here and she said hi. I don't know if you could hear her through the mic. It's imperfect and it makes me angry. How dare. You can start using this emote now when you get angry. Good. Yeah, you're just gonna use the furiously smooching one instead. You know what makes me angry? I feel like I used that color here, right? Okay, you sleep now. Okay, have a good night. I'm gonna try to finish this up. I'm almost done with it. It's not that much to it since it's just the face. So I think I'm almost done with it, actually. Good night. I'm gonna finish this one. I'll probably head to bed myself. I also gotta clean up the mess I made from earlier because I was cooking, and clean up the leftovers, so I gotta do that still. turn off the sketch layer. And I'm going to make this a folder. And I'm going to add the highlight. I don't think I'm going to do the raster this time for the highlight. Or the vector, I mean. Because I didn't really need to adjust the size at all. Oh, that's on the wrong layer, isn't it? Yep. Oh, I gotta change the inside of the mouth too. I'm gonna also change it on this other emote over here. Because it's darker, but you can't really tell. Oh, that's on the wrong layer entirely. Let's go here and change that. Of course, I'm on the wrong layer for that too. That's okay. Change that. On the highlight layer, I want to be on the color layer. Get a drink. There. I want to add like a little bit of the highlight here. There are like tricks people do to highlight things better. I think that looks pretty good though. I don't really think I need to darken anything. I don't really think I need shadows because it's gonna be like this big. I think I'll be fine. It's like with this one this big, you don't really see all those shadows. I can add the shadows for sure, but you're not gonna notice it. Oh wait, I do have to copy and paste this layer. drag it to the bottom here. And then adjust the size. Yeah, we can go through and erase all these bits that look kind of weird. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Okay, I think I might actually add a little bit of shading in this eye. Because I feel like it would stand out more if it was a little bit darker. So let me make another layer here. It's gonna be a shading layer, so I'll make it blue. So can I make that? Alright, well, let's make that a little bit blurry. I'm gonna put a blur on it. And then we're just gonna make that a tiny bit opaque. There, so the eyes are gonna stand out a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna just end here, and I'm going to, get these two emotes uploaded so you can start using them. Yeah. But, yeah, I can't think of any other emotes that I wanted to make. I might try to get this one to be animated, so it'll be in the animated section, so... we'll have room for one more regular emote and then a few more animated ones that I might just commission from people. Because I don't really have the program and the skills to make nice animations for small, you know, like a smaller, size. If these were like, you know, normal size animations, I could probably do it, but because I need to upload them in a certain size, the pixels kind of get in the way with animating a bit. So I might just commission those, but we'll try to get this one animated. But yeah, I'm gonna end here. Maybe I'll see you all sometime this weekend for more games. If not, I'll see you all hopefully on Tuesday for more One Piece. Successfully made it to bed. Woohoo! Well, that's good. I'm glad you made it to bed. I think I'm actually ending tonight. Here's the emote. There it is. I think it's pretty good. But I'm gonna get these uploaded. You love it? I'm glad. I'm glad it's a fun emote. I'm gonna try to get it up. I'm gonna try to get it animated. We're gonna see if I can animate like little shakies on this. Figure that out. If not, I'll have to probably take it in another program and do it. Send it to you also? Okay. But yeah, so we have our... So what we did, we have crying Xanners for the emote. It's already an emote. We have angry Xanners, and then we have this that is not going to be an emote, but was sketched. But I will save this one too. So I'm just not gonna make an emote. But we have some more emotes going that I hope you all enjoy using, and hopefully you find ways to use them. But yeah, I'm going to hop off now tonight. I hope you all have a fantastic night. I'm going to get these uploaded. And as I was saying, if I see you this weekend, I'll see you this weekend. If I don't, I'll see you Tuesday for more One Piece. And then Thursday for probably more Date Everything. Unless I make it, like, I fit another stream at some point next week. We'll see. But until then, I will see you all sometime very soon. Have a fantastic night. And hope everything's going well, and I hope you all get some good rest, or if this is the morning for you, I hope you all have a very proactive morning.